Hi there, welcome to the Cult of Cinema website deep dive. Now we haven't done this for a while, but today I guess we're kind of going to shine the light on the brand new Umbrella Entertainment website. Umbrella Entertainment, for those that don't know, they're an Australian company that are highly underrated and do an amazing amount of fantastically wonderful stuff. So, without further ado, just I think it was just this morning they announced their and launched their new website. They've been working on it for a while now, and let's check it out. Look into the new website and see how it's been improved, and what kind of cool little things we can find. And maybe we can see some real cool little Umbrella Entertainment releases that that we're all going to want to check out. So here we go. So as you can see right here, this is the brand new Umbrella website that we're looking at right now. And if you'd seen it before, then you'd know the difference, but I don't have the old website to show you. I probably should have done that. One of the first things that we see right off the bat is before everything was in Australian currency, now it can be done in Australian or US currency. We can see both of them right there. There is a film, a shop, Broly, and it's public access. So what we're going to be focusing on right here a lot is Broly. It's Blackwater. It's the title that I shall have coming for review from Umbrella Entertainment. One that I'm actually really looking forward to checking out their version of. So let's go here altogether so that we can go to all collections first. We'll see what they have for that. And see what they got to put from action adventure, Australian releases, Beyond Genres, which is one of their most popular, probably the most popular sub-label that they have. Blu-rays, comedy, coming soon. Cult, this is going to look a lot. Documentary, drama, DVDs. Yes, they still do DVDs for all, because they're still the biggest selling format. Horror, kids and family, movies, music, new releases. Ozploitation, gonna love this one. Science fiction, sunburnt screens, which is not getting enough notice. We're going to talk about them a bit in the near future. Thrillers, TV series, and westerns. So I love the way that this is done here. You can go in and easy access any of the collections that you want. Let's go to Beyond Genres. A lot of people here look for those releases. And as you can see here, we got the Beyond Genres. Slithers, the newest one coming out. It looks really sweet, actually. I love the cover for the cook, the thief, the wife, and her lover. It's actually, I love their Beyond Genre covers overall. Psycho Gorman, Bad Bye Bubba, Quiet Earth, Spirits of the Air, Gremlins of the Clouds, Razorback, Dagon, Reanimator, and of course Beyond, Bride of and Beyond Reanimator, and that as Integral. So just for fun here, let's switch it over to, we saw the Australian currency. Let's switch it over to US dollars, and you'll see here that, so in Australian currency it is going to cost you around $29.95, but if you're in the US there, then you just switch that over to US dollars, and it looks like that the Beyond Genres ones are $25 in US, which is actually pretty good. They do really good jobs with these releases. These slipcovers. Let's look at the latest one here. This is brilliantly gory and fantastically wonderful, because that's exactly what this film is. You can see there's a bunch of features on here, but audio commentaries, featurettes. I love the fact that even if it's short or no matter, they will tell you the length of the featurette right here. This is an early James Gunn one. One's probably made him more famous. Well, not the earliest. Earliest were probably like Romeo and Juliet, but like this is his probably most more his well-known ones. The cook, the thief, his wife, and her lover. Again, just another really cool release as well. Something that I'm particularly looking forward to. Extras are Peter Greenway documentary on this one. So this is like I think it's an hour to an hour and a half long documentary on director Peter Greenway, which should be actually really interesting to check out. But I like that we got Psycho Gorman here, Bad Bye Bubba. It tells you if they're in stock or not. I like that because there's certain companies do not tell you when something's sold out, and you go and order it, and then you find that you're going to be waiting like a month to a month and a half to get something come. So that's never a good thing. So let's go back to collections. Let's actually just jump down to, as you can see, there's collections right here, and as we can see, they've put the kind of the bigger one. So this is sunburnt screens. We'll go to this one first. I'll put it in Australian currency for a minute, and then we'll go over to, as you can see, $24.95. Actually, really good prices in Australian currency. So that's going to be around $19.95, I say, for in US dollars. 21. I was close. So We Are the Never Never. That's one that I had originally requested, but they couldn't get my way, unfortunately, which is a shame. This is actually a really good film. These are very Australian. These are Australian films with a very strong Australian heritage to them. Like The Last Wave, of course, is a Peter Weir film. We got Dingo here, Sunday, Too Far Away, and We Are the Never Never. This is an underrated label. They put a ton of work into this. This is the latest one. We Are the Never Never has got Angela Punch McGregor, Arthur Dingham, Martin Vaughn, John Jarrett, of course, from Wolf Creek, guys, if you're familiar with that. And they don't. Okay, there, dude. Let's features. So we get them Back to the Never Never, 23-minute interview featuring co-producer, composer, lead actors, 27-minute talk with ethnologist C.P. Mountford's 1940-1942 expeditions into Central Australia to film aspects of the life of the wild. I'm not even going to pretend I know how to pronounce that. Behind the scenes gallery, original motion picture soundtrack, theatrical trailer. So a ton of great stuff there. And just a really cool release. Now, most people will probably be more familiar with The Last Wave because, Peter Weir is definitely a famous director. You probably know him for more so for the what's the film I'm looking for? Last night I was doing a video and I forgot the name of it too. It's just a whole TV series about it. Come on, I'll get it in a second. Anyway, interview with lead actor Richard Chamberlain, producer Jim McElroy, director of photography Russell Boyd. Now there is a DVD put up by Criterion. This is obviously an upgrade from that. A 1980 documentary. Walking Back to Hollywood, an edit from it, Hell, The Last Wave, but with Brian Trenchard Smith. And that, let's go down here. I'm sure they're going to say down here, Picnic at Hanging Rock. There, that's the one I'm trying to remember. But aside from that, he did Gallipoli, he did Witness, which is another fantastic film. This is a really good film, by the way. I have the old Criterion DVD of this one, and I would love to have this one upgraded as well. So let's get back here and check some Ozploitation, because I know that's what a lot of you guys are coming on. If you're not from Australia and you're looking for a lot of this stuff, you're going to be looking for a lot of this Ozploitation stuff from Umbrella Entertainment. The most recent release coming out now is Stone. Let's see if that one's sold out. Oh, we actually still got it here, which is an excellent release. We got Wind Rider. It's also put out by MVD Rewinder, but this is going to be the Australian release. So I would love to have this release. Felicity and Center Spread. Now there is an old Felicity one that came out a long time ago from Severin Films, but to have the Center Spread double feature there is a really nice way to have this. Again, as you can see, I've got it put on the U.S. currency. I wish they put Canadian currency in there. I'll actually reach out to the guys and see if that's something that they can do in the future. So Stone is it's a cool release and it's got a ton of features on there. So we got Tarantino on Stone, The Making of Stone on set featurette, deleted scenes, Stone Forever. It's a feature-length documentary by the filmmaker, Not Quite Hollywood, extended interviews, makeup tests, stills galleries, a bunch of stuff. There was actually a version of this, I think, that had that's sold out now, that had the soundtrack with it as well. You can see you can buy it in Blu-ray. You can buy it in Blu-ray and DVD. There's their brand new edition of Not Quite Hollywood that's coming out. Now this I'm excited about. This is a really cool one. So they've got a brand new kind of extended edition of Not Quite Hollywood. So this is one of my favorite documentaries of all time. I watched this more than any other documentary that I've ever watched. That's no word of a lie with that. An all-new 1080p master of the feature film. I got this on an old DVD copy that is definitely going to get scratched after a while because I'm just a huge fan of this film. All new, more from Quentin Tarantino on Ozploitation. Audio commentary from Ozploitation Auteurs. Deleted and extended scenes and more from Tarantino on Ozploitation. Yeah, there you go. The Lost interview, A Word with Bob Ellis, Quentin Tarantino, and Brian Trenchard Smith interview, a Myth Exploitation panel, Behind the Scenes, UK interview with Mark Hartley, of course, was the director of this. Just like, look at that. There's a ton of features on here. You gotta love that. And there's so much that they have. Like, well, let's go to their coming soon section and see what's coming out in the near future. We see that there's Rainfall, Occupation Rainfall. I'm not quite sure what that one is. I'll check. That's a newer film, I think. Wind Rider's coming out. We'll check that one out. It's an exploitation classic. But what I really am excited about, oh wow, I did not know this was a thing. Fred Astaire's The Giant Cloud Werewolf double feature. So this is my jam right there, guys. That's the type of thing that I really, really like. We're gonna look at the shipping and handling afterwards, do all that stuff here as well. We see with Wind Rider, we got the running hot feature with Vince Montan, audio commentary with director Vince Montan and writer Everett Roche. Everett Roche did some amazing stuff. Rest in peace, man. Nicole Kidman music promo, Young Things music promo. This was the first like really adult. Nicole Kidman had been like a young actress, a teen actress, a child actress before. So this was kind of her first, I guess, adult role. Extended bedroom scene. There you go for you Nicole Kidman fans. Windsurfing promo, script, cast bios, press kits. Just a ton of stuff on here. Loving this. And there we got a double feature. The Werewolf and the Giant Claw. All over this one, man. This is so cool. The Werewolf especially. Now this was this was like a scientific werewolf film as opposed to the more supernatural version of like of werewolves, which did just some amazing stuff. And let's just dive into there again. So we go back to all collections. I love looking through all collections. I love the way this is done. If you'd seen the format before, it's very different than what we had before. Now, what I want to see, I wonder if it'll be under documentaries. Because they have some great documentaries. There's a Zappa documentary, Conquest of Walking Back to Hollywood. There's the full documentary right there. Scream Queen. That's about the guy that was in the second Nightmare on Elm Street film. Iron Fists and Kung Fu Kicks. Okay. Hell, Hong Kong kicked off a cinematic revolution. Okay, I did not know this was a thing. This is 2 years old. How could I not have seen this? But yeah, this is definitely my jam. But what I want to find out is their most famous series, the Drive-In Delirium. Like Final Conflict is coming out. This is going to be a big one. So here you go. This is the final, as far as we know, at this point, final Drive-In Delirium that's coming out. I love the fact that we got a nice big picture art for these here releases. Drive-In Delirium, the Final Conflict. 181 mind-blowing trailers, uncensored. Every one of these trailers are remastered in high def, which is really cool. Also, it's a bonus Curse of VHS Delirium, a bonus 2 hours of the standard definition trailer compilation, basically VHS style trailers. So let's look for one last final frontal onslaught of sweet savage cinema. It's curtains for Drive-In Delirium. The crypt of coming attractions has finally been bled bone dry, but not before unleashing one final shockquake of mind-melting, skull-shattering, dong-expanding retro movie madness, exploding with 7 hours of rampant lawlessness, alien impregnation, supersized vermin, secretion gadgets and gals, copious acts of mortal sin, not to mention jumbo servings of bloodsuckers, brain munchers, bad mothers, and psycholoons. Drive-In Delirium, the Final Conflict burns to the ground, the final destination in the ultimate cult movie and trailer trash road trip. So here you got Drive-In Delirium, the Final Conflict. So excited about this one here. 420-minute runtime. That is insane. Gotta love that. Release date is 7/4/21. This is going to be massively exciting. Super stoked about this release right here. Really wanted to be able to grab this one. Hopefully sometime in the near future. Drive-In Delirium. There's a bunch of these. I think this is the 6th or 7th one, right? That's what they said down there. But they've done a bunch of these, and they've all been fantastic. Going from new releases, you just go straight into movies, and from usually from release date. They did make an announcement as well on Twitter that gave some more information on. So let's go to here, because I know these. New online store. You can see right there. You can see the shop.umbrellaent.com.au. As the store is looking fantastic. Let's just retweet that for you guys there that are watching this. So if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see that. Did make an announcement of, like, with the shipping wise. I think it's like $50 if in Australia. It's like it comes to like free shipping. So we're gonna just go down and see if there's any information on the on shipping. So let's look at the FAQs. All right. So there we go. Let's find out. Theatrical increase, festival increase. More currencies to come. So it looks like we can't get hopefully we'll have the Canadian currency come up there really soon. Shipping. Do you ship overseas? They do ship internationally. This I do know. And they do have a tracked shipping version as well. How long will it take to get my order? 5 to 7 days. Usually overseas deliveries can take up 7 to 16 days. Now, always understand that customs can be a bit of a biatch when it comes to this stuff too. It's all major characters right now. And they also do like a, what's the word I'm looking for? They also do a different type of, so what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to like log in, which obviously I'm not going to show on here. And let's see if I can find my account. But I don't really remember what my account information is. I'm just going to kind of go with this and hope it's right. Because I really suck at like remembering this stuff. So what I'm going to do here, while I'm creating an account right now, because my better half is upstairs, and I want to make sure that I get this right, and she has the login information for our account. Is I'm just going to be able to put a couple things in the cart. I want to show you the shipping. So we're going to save this here for now. Let them know that I'm not a robot. You can't see this on screen, but that's exactly what I'm doing. More tractors. I'm not seeing any more tractors there. Okay, we'll go with you. Are you a tractor? Stairs. Okay. Do you agree that I'm not a robot? So what I'm doing right now, what you're not seeing right now is I got to put in my address here. So obviously that's not going to be something that I do on the camera. So I'm going to do this right here. Well, I'm chatting with you guys, and we'll go back to the website. And this way, I know a lot of you guys are wondering, okay, so what's the shipping cost? How does that work? We're going to see if there's any way to if there's any like thresholds, which I think's always good to check out. Let's change the country first. Canada. That way it'll understand when I put in a postal code as opposed to a zip code. Not Alberta. Oh God, no. Well, I used to live there a long time ago. We're going to set that as my default address. Add new address. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the collections. And let's go to the Drive in Delirium, because I would love to have one of those. And what I'm doing right now, guys, is I'm adding Drive in Delirium to the cart. I'm going to go to, I can view cart, go to checkout. I'm going to add a couple more things just to, you know, because you want to have a couple things in here. So I'm going to go to collections. I am going to add as well, because I love the Beyond Genre stuff. I'm going to go to Beyond Genres. I am going to add in Razorback, such a cool release, and Dagon. And then we're going to view cart, which you're not seeing by right now because my information will be on the screen. We're going to go to checkout, and so they say that the taxes will be calculated shipping. Obviously, I'm not going to use a new address. I'm going to use the address that I got. So it gives you the option to put in your address. So my address is in there. I'm going to continue to shipping. It is going to calculate. And for me, for those 3 releases, it would be $20 shipping, $28 shipping, or I can use an express shipping for $33.92. So let's go back to the cart. There, so that's at $52. So let's just see if I add a couple more things, see how the shipping goes, that type of thing. I know you can't see it. I know you can just see me here right now. So I do apologize, but let's just do it just for fun. So let's go to Australian releases, and let's say I want to add, let's just not a pre-order one, something's already out. So let's add Stone, and we're also going to add We Have the Never Never. We're at $105. So now we're going to go to checkout again. We are going to see, and it looks like $20.88. Doesn't matter. Like if I get 5 titles, then it's going to be $20.88. If I get 3 titles, it's going to be $20.88. So let's go back to the cart. Let's move it down to 1 title and see if that's going to be like the, you know, the shipping there. So let's remove a couple of these here. So my Drive in Delirium is obviously this is the one that I really, really want. So $18.27 for 1 release. But then it goes to $28.88 and it sticks there. So if you got 28 and you got like 5 releases. So that's not too bad, shipping wise. So I am going to get out of there right now. I'm going to just go back to cart and take that out. I'm going to remove that. And then I'm going to go back to new releases. And then I'm going to let you guys see again. So there you go. I do apologize for just having me on the screen for a minute there, but I wanted to give you some information on the shipping. I love these 6-shooter classics that they do as well. They do the best releases when it comes to these. Kill Them All and Come Back Alone. Chuck Connors. Oh no, such nice stuff, man. Such cool stuff. There's television shows here as well. I missed out on Gangs of London. I would have loved to have seen that release. So we've got a Brawley right here. Basically, that's coming soon. So what's public access? So we'll check that out. So subscribe to Umbrella Entertainment for. And here we have the films. Like they have their in cinemas now stuff here. So there's Gunda, Another Round, which is actually supposed to be really good. Then Came You. Another Round's got Mads Mikkelsen, and I'm a huge fan of him. So also, I loved Hannibal, which was a fantastic little film. Zappa. Just such cool stuff. I mean, like, there you can go down and you subscribe to Umbrella Films, sign up to win tickets and stay informed. Well, I'm not sure tickets will do me any good where I'm in Canada, but if you live in Australia or you're going to be going there, obviously something cool. I'd sign up anyway just for fun. I've got friends in like Australia. I can always get tickets to them. If I ever won a ticket, I could always give it to Jamie, and you could enjoy it. But look at, like, when you're just looking down through here, you can see it here. It is so, like, the website was good before, but this is like this is a really big upgrade to the to their website. Umbrella Entertainment have really done a really cool upgrade to the website. I love the all collection segment on here. I love the way that these are done now, the way this is formatted, the new site. If you live in Australia, I think it's over $50. It's I think it's shipping free. They got like track shipping in Australia now, which I don't think they had before. I'd have to ask my friend Jamie on that one. That's my definitely go-to Australian information. So let's look at Blackwater. There's Synchronic. Obviously has, of course, the new Captain America right there, Anthony Mackie. So let's look at the Blu-ray for Blackwater. Such a cool release. Look at this. I don't commentary on this one. Making Blackwater, deleted scenes, theatrical trailer. I love these like Killer Croc films. I'm really a huge fan of these here. So this is a cool release. Blackwater's excellent. So super looking forward to those. I would love to get my hands on Driving Deliriums. These are like, there's so many of these here, and I recommend these, by the way, guys. There's Driving Delirium with a Vengeance, $21 US right there. If you're in the UK, if you're in like in Australia, then it's going to cost you $24. 6 hours Driving Delirium here. And we got like a ton of stuff. You can see Supergirl there. We got some Pam Grier goodness there. I got Clint Eastwood, and I think that's Firefox. We've got some ninjas from some Canon Films releases there. Just looks like, is that the Blues Brothers? Just some really cool stuff. And they do like some horror ones, some different ones here. Definitely something that I'm going to recommend. This is like a fantastic upgrade to their website. I mean, it is insanely good. I expected it to expected an upgrade. I didn't expect it to be this big of an upgrade. Now here's, if you're a horror fan, this is what you're going to want to grab. Driving Delirium, Dead by Dawn. We got here with a bonus 96 minutes kind of standard definition like trailer, kind of like a VHS style one. Over 6 hours, slice and dice, giallo grooviness, hammer glamour, gut munching cannibal capers, swanky Euro trash, creature feature, monster madness, not to mention the tsunami of boobs, and well, there you go, a whole ton of stuff. So right away, Umbrella Entertainment gets an A+ for their new website. 100%. This is a Cult of Cinema approved site. They just do a great job. The Peter Allen collection, The Boy from Oz. I remember watching. This is how like Hugh Jackman became big. Peter Allen, of course, was like who's The Boy from Oz was like based on. And of course they, if you're a Broadway person, then you're gonna know The Boy Next Door, which is a classic song from the film and from the Broadway play, and of course it made Hugh Jackman like a star. He won his Tony with that, I think. I'd have to go back and look into that. Probably, I don't want to be wrong. Best Horse I actually like Best Slow Horse in Texas. I especially like the song from The Senator, Fellow Texans. It's just really cool. So I love the fact we got musicals here, documentaries, television, movies, coming soon stuff. We got the all collections. There's just a ton of really good stuff here. A lot to look at, a lot to go through. Cult titles right here. I know a lot of my viewers here are cult fans. A lot of the we use the Doctor Who term. A lot of the Cult of Cinema fam. And look at this. We got Slither, Bad by Bubba, Driving Deliriums, latest one. Oh man, I'd love to have that. Monkey TV series. Cut. I like Cut actually. This was a really underrated little slasher film. Kind of a fun one. It has That's a good cast too. Like Molly Ringwald's in this one. Kylie Minogue, of course. The great Kylie Minogue. Really, really enjoyed this one here. Commentary with the director and writer. Behind the scenes, a cut interview with cast and crew. Love to get my hands on this one. I have like an old like DVD edition of this one, I think, somewhere. I don't think I even own it anymore. I wish I did. This is such a cool little film. Love cut. It's a really good release. Definitely recommend it. Got Crawl here. I remember seeing that in theater. Death Warmed Up. Fantastic little film, of course, with Aeolus from the Hercules: The Legendary Journeys. Early film for him. We got Howling 3. There's so much stuff here, man. 20 Million Miles to Earth. We got double features like Celia and Ruby and The Tale of Ruby Rose. I remember Celia, actually. I remember this one. Some of these I remember really well. Like Day of the Dead Ultimate Edition. Let's see what that is. There's a regular edition. There's Ultimate Edition. I'm really loving the way this is done. This is so easy to get through. So easy to look. Oh, there's a ton of features on there. Audio commentary with George Romero, Tom Savini. Okay. There's a couple audio commentaries. World's End, The Legacy of Day of the Dead. Behind the Scenes, On Set, Behind the Scenes. Tom Savini interview with at MIF 2008. TV spots, theatrical trailers, Gateway, Commerce Center, promo video, DVD menu, The Many Days of the Dead, Joe of the Dead, Reflections of the Dead, Travelogue of the DEA. Just an insane, incredibly cool amount of stuff here. Strong recommendation here on this, guys. Tarantino freaked me out, man. Reanimator, Bride the Reanimator, saw it unfortunately. Beyond Reanimator, all three of them together. But there's the Beyond genre editions. Dagon looks gorgeous. So look at that. So that, of course, includes the integral cut. Dagon is such a gorgeous release. So there you go. So yeah, these sell out. They have limited editions, and they go to standard editions. So and here's the thing. It's always good to know, because sometimes you buy like an air release and you'll get it and you'll wonder, does it have the booklet? Because the booklet's usually only for the first pressing, right? So for this one here, the original release will have a slipcover. It'll come with reversible artwork. But when you get the standard release, it's going to come. So it's going to look like this, except it's not going to have like a reversible artwork on it for you, and it's not going to have the slip. And it tells you, please note this edition comes without slip or reversible artwork. So there's no going in and saying, well, I didn't know. You do know. And so when you go up to like a newer one, like those where that's not listed, you're going to get that. You got Electric Boogaloo and Machete Maidens Unleashed. Actually, some really cool documentaries there. Death Wish 2 and Death Wish 3. I know that my good friend Jamie loves Death Wish 3, so this is one of his faves. Drum Delirium, High Def Hysteria, 60s and 70s Savagery, really cool release. That looks like it's probably Frank Samon's from Hell right there. Anyway, there is so much stuff here to look at. Used to do the DVD sets to drive in Delirium. Remember Chris Angel Mind Freak? Maybe it's just me. It's like the Street Magic. This original release of Bad by Bubba right there. All right. So with all that being said, there we go. I think we've done a pretty in-depth release, a look into a deep dive into the website. This is Umbrella Entertainment's new website. You got to see me on screen for a little bit, just typing away and getting the shipping information for you. I hope you appreciated that, because I'm signed in now, so maybe I'll look around a little bit more after this video. I am Aaron. Thank you for joining me here in the Call to Cinema today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day there, and I'll see you soon right here in the Call to Cinema. Go check out Umbrella Entertainment. They do some amazing stuff. They're highly underrated, and this website definitely is Call to Cinema approved, as are the releases, as are a lot of the releases. I'm hoping to review some of those in the very near future. Fingers crossed. I'll see you guys soon right here again. If you're on my Patreon, come in tonight for my live exclusive video. We're going to do some Arrow video unboxings, and we're going to talk about we'll probably talk about the Umbrella website, and we'll be talking about some Vinegar Syndrome stuff as well. So see you there for that.